What is going on, my Neptunians? Welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy, and I'm so grateful you clicked on today. So today we are going to be looking into what do they find sexy about you. I'm very excited for this. It's just right around the corner from Valentine's Day. So we will be getting more content coming out of who wants to be your Valentine. That's going to be the next one coming out. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the love readings. I do indulge in February just for the holiday. Just to kind of give you guys some love readings, because I feel like I do more of other topics most of the time. So you're welcome. Just kidding. But I hope you guys are enjoying these. I really do. So we shuffled some options today. So pile number 1, you shuffled Libra, fair, charming, gentle. Pile number 2, you shuffled Capricorn, resourceful, strong, practical. Okay. And finally, pile number 3, you shuffled Virgo, calm, kind, patient. Okay, so those are your 3 options. There will be 30-second meditation. Give you some more time with the cards. If you're still struggling to decide which pile is for you, check out the description box. I always shuffle music for every pile, as well as you can find ways to get in touch with me for personal readings. All right, guys, I will see you at your pile. Bye. Welcome, pile number 1s. You chose Libra, fair, charming, gentle. So what does this person find sexy about you? They find your nurturing nature incredibly sexy. They find it very healing. They feel very safe when they're around you. There is an aspect of your beauty that is just beyond comprehension, which I didn't expect myself to say that right now. So this person is coming through as really wanting to describe your beauty as, I'm hearing like once in a lifetime. Why am I hearing like Bridget Bardot or like, I think that's a bad example, but it's like beauty queen energy. Like they really feel like the way you do your hair, your makeup, the way that you style yourself. If you wear like accessories, bows, if you wear nails, lashes, they feel like they want to give you your flowers. They really wish that they could just describe how enchanted they are with your beauty. Okay, but it's not just your beauty that creates this safety, because that is part of it, is like your beauty is kind of unarming. So it's like they kind of put their armor down in a way around you because you're just so lovely and beautiful. Like it is just an effect that you have on them, but it's more than that. It is definitely like the energy that you promote is incredibly cooperative. It's very Libran. It's very like harmonious. We are going to work together. We are all a team. We're all a family. There's just something so lovely and fair. Cooperative is what I keep hearing that about your energy, that it's like they find it so safe. I don't know why I'm kind of getting like trauma coming through, where it's like this person could have had experiences with people, whether it was family or partners, that were very uncooperative, that would start a fight at any little thing or any mistake that was made. This person never felt truly safe in that energy. So it's like you really represent just something that they weren't sure existed. You represent like I said, there's some kind of element of once in a lifetime with you, and that's what they find so sexy about you, is because it's almost like they fantasized about this. They dreamed about this with the star here. We have the star, guys. Like, this star card is beautiful, by the way. I believe those are lilies, but don't quote me because I could be wrong. But yeah, it's like the way you carry yourself, your confidence is so beautiful. There's so much yellow that's coming through on each card. So it's like your solar plexus is just so open and expressive, and they feel like you really know how to adorn yourself. You know how to take care of yourself and present yourself in a way that is just like enhances your beauty. I feel like this person is like getting kind of upset because they don't want to feel like that's why they are so like attracted to you. It's definitely a big part of it, but it's like this person doesn't want you to feel like the only reason they care about you is because you're beautiful. Like, it's deeper than that. It's the energy that you possess. Also, the Three of Coins, it's all about working together. Once again, collaboration, cooperation. So it's like they really love that energy, that they feel like they can build with you. They feel like you guys are a great team. There is literally like a genie, what are they called? The lamp. So like in Aladdin, you know, rub the lamp for the genie and make a wish. Like, and the star here represents a wish. So I just kind of get this energy that you embody all of these traits, and even like visual aesthetics that this person fantasized about, wished for, and then it's like boom, you kind of show up in this human form. And I don't know why, I feel like this person is a bit overwhelmed by your existence here. And I know it just sounds so dramatic, but that is really the energy I'm getting. And with the Wheel of Fate here, it is in reverse. This person feels very stuck. I don't know why. I feel like this person has definitely experienced different trauma. I feel like all of us humans have experienced trauma, where it's like life is trauma in a sense, but you know, I guess maybe that's not true. Maybe it's just my experience. But Wheel of Fate here, it's like they feel stuck. I feel like when they experience your energy, it's very overwhelming, so they get very intimidated. And I feel this freeze energy where they feel like they get very stuck and frozen, and they start questioning fate. They start questioning this Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fate energy. Like, I don't know why I get this energy of like this person will ask the universe or God or whatever they believe in, why me? Like, why does this person like me? Why is this person drawn to me? This person is too perfect. This person's too good to be true. This person gets very stuck in this energy of like, I don't think that fate would actually bring me somebody like this. I don't think that the universe would be so kind to actually create not only just this incredibly perfect human being, but it's, and this is through their words, right? But not only that, but it's like to bring this person to me, to have them love me, it's like too much for this person to comprehend. So they could really like struggle with self-love, and they feel very undeserving of this connection. So, you know, I feel like if you're here asking what do they find sexy about you, it's everything. It's literally everything. I feel like you embody, like I said, like the aesthetic, the energy, these traits that they wished for in a person. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a codependent energy that they are feeling when they're around you, because it's like they're wanting to get inside of your head. They're wanting to kind of, instead of just like approaching you in a very like confident, independent, self-actualized way where it's just like very present and like stable and like coming to you with a stable offer, you know, in a secure connection, right? It's like we both come in with our solar plexus activated, our confidence, our self-love activated here, and it's like this person's struggling with that. They don't really understand why someone like you would want someone like them. So it's like with that mindset, they're coming into it trying to get inside of your head and trying to, which is like a codependent thing. It's like if we sit there and try to kind of, instead of just like maybe having a conversation with that person, you know what I mean? It's like we are just very scared of the rejection, maybe scared of the answer as well. Like this person would rather maybe keep the fantasy a little bit here than actually put themselves out there. Yeah, and this person, it's like they are a bit obsessive as well. So it's like a bit where it's like they need to be able to focus on not only you, but like themselves. Like really, I think that this person gets very stuck in like fantasizing about you, obsessing about you, thinking about you, praising you in a way, worshiping you, but it's like kind of like a distraction from their own life in a way. It's like they're kind of looking at you as maybe the answer to all of their problems, right? With this genie, the star, it's like putting you on this pedestal of like, this person's so perfect, they're gonna come into my life and just like fix everything, make everything better. No, it's like they also need to be able to stand, sorry, got a text. It's about my cats. Oh my god, these cats drive me crazy. Anyways, I was really on a roll there. I know you guys felt that. So like putting you on this pedestal, creating this like perfect image of you that might not even be real, right? It's like they kind of need to be able to realize that you probably pick your nose, you probably scratch your butt, you probably, you know what I mean? It's like you probably, I don't know, like there's always disgusting things that comes with being a human being. And we shouldn't have shame for that, but it's almost like they're putting you in such a box of like they're kind of objectifying you in a way, because it's like they're looking at you almost like a little doll or like this perfect little thing, whereas it's like they need to be more developed in their independence, in their ability to separate, to set boundaries, like have boundaries here of like, okay, I really like this person, I really think they're attractive, I think that they have all of the things that I would want in a partner, but I also recognize that they are just a person like me. It's like, grounding themselves, becoming present, not letting fear intimidate them, or let, their kind of infatuation with you intimidate them, because that's going to keep them from being able to, I feel like, just actualize this connection, like really make this connection happen, is because it's like, if they were to just jump in without really developing this self-love, knowing that they're deserving, knowing that they, like, with or without you, they're going to be okay, like this independence, this ability to stand on their own, to face rejection, and to know that what is for them is meant for them, you know, like just to have that security within built. Like if they were to come into the connection without these things done, they would become very obsessive. I think they would put you on a pedestal. They would objectify you in a way of like, you are so perfect, not seeing you as like a real person with feelings and like, you know, and they would end up kind of like becoming too occupied with your life, like what you're doing. They'd probably want to know where you're at, what you're doing. They'd probably want to spend all their time with you. You know, you would become part of their identity, which in a relationship, yeah, I mean, I do think after a long partnership, that person does kind of become part of your identity. But like, if you guys are just kind of trying to figure things out, it's like, that's really not healthy for this person to just like absorb you in a way. And I think that they would become incredibly insecure and constantly trying to like fix themselves, quote unquote, fix themselves, where it's like they think that they're trying to do something that they think you want. It's like they're trying to get into your head so they can be like, okay, what is person or pile one want? What is I almost like choked there. I don't know if y'all heard that. I like swallowed the air wrong. I don't know. Yeah, they would choke. It would just be bad. I think it would end in a very, like, you would be incredibly disappointed by the connection if you were to go towards it in that way. Bottom of the deck, we do have 9 of Wands. Yeah, they like your boundaries. They actually like that you kind of, there's an element of like, you do have like a wall in a way, but it feels more of like a wall of protection. It's like, you know, you have to really kind of be worthy to come in. It's but that could just be them putting you on this pedestal again. So let's kind of get some messages, some fantasy energy. Like, let's kind of see what's going on here. Let me see if there's more just like physical traits I can describe. Your hair is definitely a big one. They really like the hair. There's long hair here. These do have pretty long hair. Long hair. So there's a lot of long hair energy coming through. There's something about flowers definitely too, where it's like, I think this person would love to give you flowers, but there's something here with the owl where it's like they just don't have the wisdom quite yet to actually handle this connection with maturity and independence. So yeah, we have Cancer energy. So I'm getting very emotional. Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting, Cougar. I was kind of getting, it's like you would be teaching this person. Like, you know, Cancer kind of gives me, I do love my Cancers, but it's like, they do give me like baby girl energy, you know, no matter the gender. It's like they give me baby energy a little bit. So do Aries. But it's like this person wants to be comforted. Like I said, that's why they love the cooperation energy so much, because it's like they feel like it is safe. It is like you give mommy energy. No matter the gender, there's something nurturing about the energy. But we have Cougar here, so yeah, it's like you could be older than this person. I just feel like you're kind of like a guiding light in a way. Oh, I just spilled a lot of the deck. Oh no. Okay. You will never guess what is on the ground right now. The first thing I just saw, I'll bring you flowers. There's definitely just like a sweet like energy where it's like they just want to like, you know, worship you. Okay, that's way too many cards that fell. So the fact that this one was like by itself, kind of like thrown out, I wish you guys could have saw it. So yeah, we're putting all that back, but we'll take these. Collarbone, so they do like your collarbone. There's a worshiping energy, so if you have a praise, you know what? You've changed my life. Yeah, there's, because like I said, it's like there's that energy of like you are once in a lifetime kind of energy, and it's almost like I'm kind of getting, I'm hearing the song from Greece, You Better Shape Up, because I need a man. I don't know, this person feels like foolish, like they feel like a jester, like they feel kind of like young and silly and stupid, like they feel like they've been stupid in the past kind of energy. I don't know why. It's like they could have frozen in the past, they could have gotten very stuck. Like I said, they didn't feel like they deserve this love here. So there's an element of like you are showing this person that they are lovable, and that is changing their life. That's phone sex, okay? So yeah, they could want to, they love your voice. Like I feel like there's something very calming and pleasant about your voice. We do have better off friends here. So they could fantasize about just keeping things very like friendly, because they're not quite ready. Like I said, it's like they don't quite have the wisdom. So it's like they still want you in their life. They don't want to let this go. Sleepless nights. Yeah, they could actually be really stressing out about this. But it's the codependency. It's like they need to be able to separate. They need to be able to let go and create some boundaries so that they can come back in a healthier energy if this is really what they want. All different positions. So, and that can go to sleepless nights, where it's like they want to have nights where it's like you guys do not sleep. You guys literally just try everything in the book. Boss, secretary. Yeah, like this person wants to play. They want to play. There's a very like youthful, playful energy with this person. Water. So that it's giving me shower as well, like shower, bath, you know, time. It could even, I'm hearing jacuzzi, and that can be vacation. So this person wants to do it all. I think that they are not afraid of like playing. Yeah, make me see you in. I don't know if I can put this. I feel like I used to be very like I don't really care, but now it's like I do want to play it a little safe. Yeah, I feel like this person, I am getting an energy of playing with themselves at the thought of you making them, you know what I mean? If you have in the past, like they think about that moment under your spell, absolutely. Oh my god, this person wonders if you are like witchy, or like if you maybe do tarot or something occult, witchcraft in any kind of sense. It's like they do kind of wonder if you did something, because they've just never felt this way about anybody. Like I want you to understand, like the way I'm speaking, I do not typically speak like that, like in such a like once in a lifetime kind of energy, like your existence. Like I don't even like to use the word perfection a lot, so it's like this is a lot of what this person is wanting me to say. Eye contact. They want to do like very intense and hard. Okay, do I need to say more? But they want to like look you in the eyes when they're doing it. Maybe even right when they see you in. Would you lie to me? See, but there's like fear. There's like underlying like energy of like, you're too good for me. I don't really believe that this is real. So even their fear is coming through when I'm asking more so about like their fantasies and maybe messages that they have for you. It's like, it's still coming through as like, it's fear. Because it's coming through as this energy of like, I can't handle it if you were to lie to me. I can't handle it if you were to cheat on me, or you know what, or leave me or reject me. And so that's where it's like coming through as like, they need to be able to be okay with or without you. Sit on my face. Yeah, it's like all positions. Like when I say all positions, like I mean all positions. Submission. You're very cooperative. Wow. Okay, so that's interesting because they're actually kind of coming through as wanting to be the dom. Okay, and it's like, even though I mentioned that they do love the comfort you provide and like the safety you provide, but I think that they like the cooperation, they like the submission from you. And I think because they, you know, they do lack a little confidence, they like that comfort, they do like to be babied. They like to be babied, but I think when it comes more so to the bedroom, they like to be more dominant. They really do. They like to like tell you what to do, like get to this position, do this. Boss, secretary, you know, that's definitely like a power play kind of situation. So it's like, but it could also be that they want to be submissive to you, because we have sit on my face, which is giving me like, you have the power over them. So you could play as the boss, they could be the secretary. I don't know, take what resonates. And like I said, all different positions, it's almost like maybe they want to do both. Maybe they're okay to play around. Like this person seems very like versatile. Gemini. As soon as I said versatile, we get the two zodiac signs that have two different sides to them. So it's like I just said, this person has two different sides. I feel like they have this side of them where they like to be babied, they like to be comforted, they really like, they're very soft and like want to praise you. But then they also have this side in the bedroom where I think it's a bit darker. You know, we have all these cards that are coming out black, we have a lot of red, we have a few, like we have two sweet cards here, but it's like for the most part I think there's another side of them in the bedroom that comes out. So it could be a more dominant side, or it could even be more submissive or verse. Like I really get like this person has two sides. They can be verse. I think it's their verse. In the shower, I knew it. I knew it. I really felt that strong, like, because I think that that's also where they could play with themselves. So it's like they fantasize about you being in there with them quite often. Passion and romance at the bottom, but the main thing is like coming through as worship. It's coming through as like, I want to make you feel ways that you've never felt before. Like I want you to experience nothing that you've experienced before. I want you to feel like with the flowers, like I want you to feel romance as well, not just like a hard and rough situation, which I think really does come out. This like this other side of them comes out, baby. Woo! That was fun. Okay, so we're gonna get just like some advice for you in this connection, but yeah, we're gonna close it out. This is a lot of fun. This is fun. Okay. Finances and career. So financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This could also be what's affecting their confidence, is like they feel like they don't have enough money. Maybe if you are somebody that's very pampered, they want to be able to pay for your nails, your hair, your lashes, right? They want to be able to do those things for you. And I just feel like they don't want you to feel like you have to sacrifice by being with them. Okay, like they don't ever want you to think that you can do better, like, and because they already feel like they have so much to prove, and like they don't really understand why you like them. You know, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Definitely, definitely. I think that's why you're here. You know, I think that's why you're asking about this person. We do have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I think there's also codependency with other people outside of this connection that's coming through, where this person can be very dependent on other people's opinions of them, other people's just like opinions in general of like what they should do in situations, and they can be very like confused about what to do. And it's because, like I said, they really need to learn how to set boundaries and like disconnect. They need to separate and be able to stand on their own 2 feet and be like, this is what I want. I don't care what anybody else's opinion is. This is my decision. This is what I want. Stand on business. And I feel like part of that is like, maybe they're worried that their friends are going to make fun of them if they like, because I'm hearing simp. I am hearing simp. It's like they feel like their friends might be like make fun of them or feel like you're out of their league in a way. So it's like they kind of feel like their friends might try to like steal you, or like there's an energy of like just wanting to like get away with you and just like clear their mind and just focus on you and nobody else. But even if you guys were to do that, it doesn't actually fix like the codependent behavior. So it's like they need to work on that. Yeah, bottom of the deck, you deserve love. You are lovable. I think this person really needs to learn this before they're able to come in fully to this connection and give you what you truly deserve. I'm hearing they'll fumble. Like they'll fumble if they don't work on, like, do the work. If they don't do the work they know they need to do, they would fumble. That's all I have for you, pile number ones. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for being here. Till next time, I'm sending you love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. Welcome, pile number twos. You chose Capricorn, resourceful, strong, practical. Ooh, okay, so you could have Capricorn placements. This person could have Capricorn placements, but they are seeing you as incredibly strong. There's something about like the way that you carry yourself, the way that you like hold your head up high. In a sense, like your confidence is just very sexy to this person. There's something about the way you dress. There could be elements of like you showing your body, your legs, your boobs, whatever it might be, like you kind of showing off your body in a way that this person maybe isn't comfortable with doing themselves, or like they really love that confidence because it's like it kind of pushes a boundary, and like they wish that they had the confidence to push those boundaries as well. And so because they see somebody who's like doing something that they're not even brave enough to do themselves, they're just very turned on by that. Like, okay, wow, like this person is not afraid. This person's brave. This first person is strong. There is something, I don't know why I'm getting like eclectic about your energy, where it's like you have just different aspects of your personality that like it's like so many different layers, and it's like this person feels like every time they hang out with you, it's like they're peeling back more layers. They're getting to see more and more of you. They're really loving your vulnerability with the moon in reverse. Like, I feel like you're coming through as very clear, very direct. Well, no, actually, because I do feel like part of the attraction is also a mysteriousness. It's this element, like I said, of like, you're a little eclectic, so it's like there's always something new that they're learning about you. So it's just like exciting, even though they feel like they know a lot already about you. It's like, it's still exciting, but they love that your energy is very like receptive to them. There's an element of like, you might be more of a private person, but for whatever reason you could be opening up to this person. Like, you could be confiding in this person, you could be like telling them your secrets, and they feel very special and like honored. Okay, they do feel honored for that. Lucky, yeah, because we have the rabbit here, so it's like they feel very lucky. But yeah, they just love your energy. There's something about like dark feminine that's coming through, like very sexy and like confident and just like powerful, very powerful. So but there's also like, you have this level head, Capricorn, practical energy. You have a level head, you're very practical, but at the same time it's like just fierce and powerful. It's not like there's an energy of like, you are wielding your power in a way that's like creating like resources for you, practicality for you. It's not like this power that is just kind of like all over the place and just like disorganized. But there's actually, okay, I will say, with this page of coins in reverse, I'm really trying to figure this out. What do they find sexy about you? They find that you are able to rest. They like that you do not... There's an element of like, you actually don't take yourself very seriously. There's an element of humility. It's like, even though you're so strong and practical and resourceful and powerful and all these things, it's like you still are able to laugh at yourself. You're still able to say, yeah, I'm a lazy piece of shit sometimes. Like, yeah, I actually like have shitty memory, or like I have, like, I don't know, there's an element of like, yeah, like I'm pretty stupid, like, or like there's an element of like you admitting when you're being dumb, or like recognizing that you're not just like, because there's kind of like a fantasy element, right, of like, oh, you're like this elusive and sexy and mysterious dark feminine, but it's like there's also like this kind of like dummy energy that's there too, and this person likes that like, because I feel like this is also an aspect of you that you don't show to everybody. So once again, there's an element of like, you are opening up to just me. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. This person feels like you have not gotten what you wanted in life. You have made wishes and desires and put energy out there, but it's almost like there's like this element of cruelty that the universe has like presented you with, which I feel like is very Capricorn Saturn. Like, if you are Saturn ruled in any way, it's just like life is gonna be a bit hard on you, right? Scorpios and Caps and Pisces, I will say. But like they find it very sexy about you is that life has not been easy for you. Life has not been a walk in the park. Like, you have had to kind of crawl yourself out of the gutter is what I'm getting. Like, you've made something beautiful here with this kind of like, I'm getting like Swan Lake, so I'm kind of getting like ugly duckling. Maybe you were not as attractive when you were younger in a sense, or you know, like, you've really come into yourself even despite the challenges that were set before you. You know, like that's also the strength that's coming through. The dark feminine aspect is like, maybe it's not that you are so much a dark person, but it's like the experiences that you have went through have been dark. It has been like, life has not been a walk in the park for you. It has not. And yet you are wielding this power in such a practical, resourceful way. Like, it's coming through as respect. It's coming through as like, what do they find sexy about you is that they respect you. Like, they really respect the energy that you have created for yourself. And like, I'm getting how far you've come. So I don't know if maybe this person has known you for quite a while. It's going to be different for everybody, but 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's like you have chosen your battles very wisely. It's like there are things that you could have, I'm hearing like a chip on your shoulder. It's like you could have carried that. You could have been hunched over. I'm seeing the 10 of Wands in my head, where it's like you could have been hunched over and like carried all this baggage, but it's almost like you have chosen your battles very wisely. I'm also getting a healing aspect where it's like, I'm getting cruelty. I feel like you have experienced cruelty, whether it's bullying or it's just like very cruel experiences, very hard experiences. Cruel maybe in a sense of like the justice system was cruel, or like houselessness and such. You know, it's just like cruel, like very devastating experiences. It's almost like you have worked through a lot of that. It's because I'm just seeing with the 5 of Swords, it's like I'm seeing somebody with 5 swords stuck in, and it's like I'm seeing somebody like slowly pulling each one out and like healing. It's kind of giving me Wolverine a little bit too, where it's like Wolverine is so, oh, that energy is perfect actually to you are very Wolverine to this person, where it's like you are tough and strong, but there's also like this dummy kind of aspect to you. You know, Wolverine can be so, because he's very like animalistic sometimes in responses, so it's like he can be very like impulsive and dumb sometimes. But he's very fierce and strong, but it's like life has been so cruel to him. He's experienced a lot of devastating, like maybe grief and mutilation. You know, I don't even know if we should get into that, and I just watched Hedwig the other day, so it's like there's an element of like the things that you have experienced feel very cruel, and like nobody should have to go through those things. But it's almost like you have taken on the job of slowly pulling out the swords one by one and having that Wolverine energy, because Wolverine can regenerate. Wolverine can heal himself. You can heal yourself. And it's like this person, damn, they have so much respect for you. Jeez, I was not expecting this. Of course, I should have with Capricorn. But it's like the amount of respect this person has for you. And bottom of the deck, we even have King of Swords. Okay, it's like, what is that? 3 of Wands in reverse. They feel like you should have been limited by your experiences. They feel like you shouldn't be the person that you are today. Like, it's almost kind of like I was talking about this person kind of looking at you as like, oh, I would never wear that. Like, I would never be brave enough to wear something like that. It's also like, if I, like, they keep putting themselves in your shoes, where it's like, they're like, if I had experienced the shit that pile number 2 has experienced, I would be so much further behind. I would not be as expansive. I would, you know, I wouldn't have been able to see my way out. And this person sees you as like freeing yourself, maybe with with education, knowledge, wisdom, truth as well. Like, you were very honest with yourself. You were very like self-aware about your experiences, and because of that, you were able to turn that knowledge, awareness into power. Once again, they just see you so powerful, and you coming through as the king as well. It's just like they want to put so much respect on your name. They love that you're an honest person as well. They just love that you could be well spoken, very well spoken here. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and jump in, because I feel like the messages just kind of spit out, you know? This person wants to spend like a fun Saturday with you. Like they want to have some fun with you. I'm getting like this person wanting to be playful with you, because I feel like your life has been very serious in a way. So it's kind of like, I keep coming back to Wolverine. I'm sorry. I love X-Men. I love Wolverine a lot. I definitely have a huge soft spot in my heart for that man. But it's coming through as like, let me go get Wolverine and we're gonna go get beers at the pub, and like I'm gonna get this motherfucker wasted. Like I don't know why it's coming through like that. Or it's like people want like to just like, they're like, you know what, this guy deserves a shot. You know, like this guy, let me make you a drink, you know? So I didn't even explain it to frickin' pile one, but I'm pulling right now just like messages as well as maybe fantasies that this person could be having. So, ooh, okay. In front of the mirror. Wow. They want to see everything. I think that's definitely an aspect of like, they want to be very present because they know that you would be very present. So, ooh, okay, slip and slide. They want to make sure that everybody is like lubricated, and I mean in a natural way. Natural lubricant. Like they want to make sure that you are WET, okay? Like you or them. They want to make sure that like there's a lot of foreplay is what I'm getting. Foreplay to make sure that, you know what I mean, the things that our body does is happening. Like the things that should be happening in intercourse should be happening, right? Magic. Yeah, they really feel like you have a level of magic to you. Because I kept mentioning power, but it's also like mixed into like this magic aspect of like, you have, like I'm hearing bibbity bobbity boo. It's like, bitch, you bibbity bobbity booed your life. Where it's like your life could have been a tragedy. Your life could have been, yeah, I'm hearing like Shakespearean tragedy. Like this person is just in awe of your power, your magic. Eyes. They think your eyes are very beautiful. I don't know why this is coming through as very soft. They want to like look into your eyes and like really connect. Like there's something about being very, very present with you. We've been through hell and back. Like I said, I feel like for some of you, a lot of you here, it's like you've known this person for a long time. So that's why they know so much about you. That's why they have so much respect for you, is because they've seen the hell and back, you know, they've seen you go through some of this stuff. We do have Taurus, so more earth energy. It's like there's so much like presence and groundedness, and like I want to be in this moment. So that's what they're fantasizing about. They could also be fantasizing about just really awakening the senses, the five senses. Like I'm getting like taste, touch, sound. Like they want to make it an experience. Back-to-back orgasm. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? Like I said, I feel like this person's willing to do the work, the foreplay. They want to make sure everything is happening the way it should happen. And so I feel like this person knows what they're doing because of that. So I don't think it would be hard for this person to make you back to back. I will say, I will give it to this person. They're coming through as confident of like, they kind of know what they're doing here. Ooh, okay, phone sex. They like your voice. That was coming through in, yeah, all these cards actually came through pile one. Phone sex. Under your spell. Water. I don't know why I'm seeing like somebody in the bath and like playing with themselves and they're on the phone with you. You know what I mean? It's like maybe in the bath or shower, or like there's something about like, yeah, across the way, kind of like FaceTime maybe. They want to hear your voice. That's what it is. Under your spell, yeah, this person feels very captivated by you. They feel, like I said, they feel very lucky that you are giving them like your time of day. There's something here about water and slip and slide. Like they really, I'm seeing somebody getting out towels and just like, oh my, like, you know what I'm like, they're ready to make a mess. This person's ready to be very messy. What is this? Sleepless night. Yeah, like let's do it all night. Better off friends. Better off friends. I'm getting this person is scared that they won't be able to handle you. Like there's an element of this person feeling like you need more than what they can give. Like they want to give you like this really special time, but there's an element of this person feeling like maybe you want something else. I don't know. Suspicious, yeah. Like this person is suspicious of you because it's like, I think this person is under your spell. They're very attracted to you. They feel like you have this magic. So it's like they kind of wonder, if I feel this way around pile number 2, if I feel this way, then I know that other people feel this way too. You know, it's like there's an element of like this person is suspicious that you have other people under your spell. Yeah, I'm hearing I can't be alone in this. You're the best I've ever had. This person, they are scared of the effect you would have on their life. Of like, if they were to dive in, I just feel like they feel like they would be hooked on you. They feel like they would be so hooked. They would be down bad. Earrings. I don't know why I'm hearing like they just want to see you in your earrings. Nothing but your earrings. What? Like they want you to be naked just with your earrings. That's so silly. That's silly. Okay, twin flame. They feel like they see a lot of themselves in you. They feel like a strong mirroring. They feel like you could possibly break their heart though and like teach them a lesson in a sense. Like they're wondering if you're kind of like just here to like be very intense, teach them this like spiritual lesson, and then you're gonna kind of dip out. I feel like that's why this person's kind of putting up a guard of like, we're better off as friends. Yeah, Leo energy. They just feel like you are so sexy and like other people must be attracted to you too. I hope I can please you. I'm telling you. Like this person really just wants to go all out and like back to back, slip and slide. Let's get the towels out. Let's make in front of the mirror. I'm going to look you in the eyes. You know, it's like they just want to make sure that you also feel the magic. Sun and moon. Twin flame and sun and moon. I feel like they kind of just feel like you balance them out. Maybe you guys are like, even though you mirror each other, maybe you guys are a bit opposite in ways as well. Because like I said, it's almost like a sense of like this person feels like the experiences you've gone through, they would have never been able to like get through. Pisces. We have Taurus, Leo, and Pisces. I don't know why I feel like all 3 of those signs are really good in the bed. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I believe in love at the bottom. This person wants to believe this could be love, but they do have their guard up, and it's just in a sense of like, they do have a lot of respect for you. They feel like you're very desirable. They're wanting to just kind of not fall all in. Like they just don't want to like be swept up and like consumed by this and then like be disappointed later. Like they're just really not trying to get their hopes up too high if you don't feel the same way, is really what I'm getting. Because they really just like they like you a lot. So let's get some advice. Let's close out the reading. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I don't know why I feel like this person is different from your usual type. I feel like this person, and that's why they are very insecure about if they're able to please you or be up to par of your expectations, because they feel like you want something else. There's a suspicious energy. And you know what I'm kind of getting with this is like, it's giving like somebody who has been straight for quote unquote straight for a long time, but it's like they become bi-curious, or like, you know what I mean? It's like they start dabbling into another sex, and like that, so that it's like almost like coming through as like that person who they're experimenting with is like suspicious, is like, do you even like okay, like let's say, yeah, it's like a girl who's only dated guys, but then she starts hooking up with another girl, and you know, it's like the other girl is suspicious, like, do you really like girls, or do you just like guys? And so it's like there's almost like this energy of like keeping an open mind. This could be, yeah, not your usual type or expectation. And so it's like that's also where a lot of the insecurity is coming from this person, where they're like, sorry, people walking by being loud. Like they're very suspicious. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody like squinting their eyes and just like staring at you like like, do you even like me? Am I even what you want? I don't know why I feel like this person feels like you're a little bit detached, and that's why they're like, I don't know, I don't think this person likes me. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So if you do resonate or feel like maybe you're just experimenting, I do think you need to kind of take control of the situation and maybe explain that to this person. Don't leave this person in the dark about your feelings. I think that you have been very honest and clear with this person, but there's an element of just like, this person sees you as very special, magical, unique. And if you're not completely into this person, then you need to be able to free yourself and walk away. Don't tease this person, you know, because I do think this person like is getting more and more attached to you the more time they spend with you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. For some of you though, this could even be like, so like, let's say this is somebody that is not your usual type and expectation, but it's like you might still be holding on to this past version of yourself, or holding on to like a past person specifically. And it's like you need to free yourself, because I feel like you might be clinging to a usual type and expectation. Like, this is what I've always thought I wanted. This was always been my type. You know, this is always what I expected I would get for myself. And it's like, maybe this person's coming along, you're developing feelings, but you're still maybe kind of guarded yourself because you're still holding on to the past. So it's like, free yourself. Make sure if you're wanting to come into this connection and like actually make something work, I see something working here. You know, I feel like mutual feelings here. But it's more so on you. It's more so like, is this what you want? If it is, great. Let go of the past. If it's not, great. Make it clear to this person. And I feel like your friends are actually here to help you. So it's like, I think some of you might need to talk this out with your friends, where it's like, you know, no matter the situation, I feel like your friends can help you. Like on both of those situations I just described, where it's like you're not really that into this person, it's like, ask your friend, like, how do I say this? How do I not hurt this person's feelings more? You know, it's gonna hurt this person no matter what, but it's like, how do I just put it in a way that's like loving and respectful, and, you know, maybe even preserves the friendship. And then if there's the other case where it's like, I need help because this person's not my usual type, and I'm really nervous and I don't know what to do and how to go about this, and it's like, I feel like there's just a nervousness that you have, and it's like, just call your friend, you know what I mean? Call your brother, your sister, like, call your friend and just talk it out, and, you know, see what they say. Get some help. Ask for and accept support from others. Because I feel like you are a fighter, like I said, Wolverine style. You kind of act like you don't need anybody, but let's be real, Wolverine is part of the X-Men. That is his family, and they love him and will protect him and fight for him, and he will do the same for them. And so it's like, even though he acts all tough, you don't have to be tough all the time, you know. Pile 2, you don't. Let your friends help you. Let the X-Men help. All right, that's all I'm getting for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope the messages resonated. I hoped they were useful to you. If they were, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, I'm sending you love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. Welcome, pile number 3s. You chose Virgo. Calm, kind, patient. All right, so what do they find attractive about you? They find a lot attractive about you. They feel like you have a lot of abundance. So I don't know if you are like somebody who has a really good paying job, is what I'm getting. Like a lot of success career-wise is what's coming through, where it's like you have made things happen for yourself. You are very recognized in your success. There could be an element of like, yeah, like status, recognition from like society, or like, I'm kind of getting like, if you have your degrees, you know, it's like you have your degrees framed, you have all the things that I think really show that you've put in a lot of time, effort, energy, and now it's like you have succeeded. You've won, in a sense. Like, this person sees you as a winner. They see you as somebody who is very focused on your money. They see you as like, they find it very sexy. It's like, this person is a winner. This person, I think that they see you as somebody that is very good with the details of things. I don't know why I keep getting like money or math. So I don't know, for some of you here who chose this pile, you could be really good with money or math or something like that, where it's just like you have learned how to really multiply your money, and there's just an aspect of, they see you as you've taken your emotions out of the equation. You know, it's like you kind of are living very 3D right now. Like, you are very much in the material, physical realm. Like, that is your element. That's where you feel safest. That's where you feel most comfortable to like expand, is like in a sense of like a physical material world. When it comes to your emotional world, this person, they do find it sexy that it's like you have a sense of detachment here, is what I'm getting. Like, you kind of, I'm hearing this song. It's one of my all-time favorite songs from the musical Spring Awakening. It is called Don't Do Sadness, but it's also like a collaborative song where it's a there's another part of it, spring and summer. I literally can't remember. I can't believe I don't remember, because I just think of it as Don't Do Sadness. Like, don't do sadness. And that's what I'm getting, where it's like you have really kind of, I will say, repressed your feelings, pushed your feelings down. You've overcome your feelings, I should say, in a more positive way, where you are just not going to fall apart, I guess, or you're never going to like lose control of your emotion, is what I'm getting. Because I think that you are so locked in career-wise. You could just be the breadwinner of your family as well, or it's like you could come from a wealthy family that has taught you how to maintain a lot of wealth. There's just a lot of stability, a lot of abundance. They find it very attractive, but they feel like you detach from your emotions, and they find that very sexy. It's almost like, in order to gain the level of success that you have, or the abundance that you've created for yourself, it would be necessary, is what I should say. It would be necessary for you to kind of detach from your emotions. Nine of Wands. Yeah, they see you as guarded. And even with the Six of Wands, it looks very similar. So it's like they see you as kind of hiding. They find it sexy that it's like you have a hard time connecting emotionally. Like, I don't know why they find that attractive. Maybe this is somebody who's more attractive to somebody who's emotionally unavailable or avoidant in a sense. Like, maybe that's just this person. They tend to kind of go for somebody like that. But I will say, it's like they just see you as like, I don't know why. It's kind of like they see you as like you're missing something. It's like you have all of this abundance. You've got the house, you've got the dog, you've got the, I'm hearing a stylist. I don't know why. So it's like you could have a stylist, or like, you could have just a really well put together closet or clothing option styles, like very just materialistic, I feel like. And so this person, I feel like they're attracted to you because they see that they could bring you a lot of like emotional fulfillment. They feel like they could, like they kind of do see you as a challenge, which is kind of gross, but it's like, I don't know. It's like they think that there's something about you that it's like, I do kind of feel like this person wants to kind of win, in a sense of like, you would not let just anybody in. Like, you are somebody who's going to be very picky with your partner. It's almost like this person wants to feel chosen by you, I think. And so they're kind of looking at you as like this challenge. You're very guarded. They kind of see you as wounded, like a wounded warrior, because not just anybody is able to like detach and like go into full material realm focus. I hope that makes sense. It's like not just everybody does that. It's like it kind of shows your trauma in a sense. And I feel like this person, the way that they're like holding themselves, it kind of gives like a very self-protective energy of like, I'm not safe, I don't feel safe. And it's like, I think that it kind of reveals that you crave safety through materialism. And this person, I don't know why this person feels like they kind of are trying to read you. They're trying to like understand you. And it's like, they feel like you don't trust people. Like, you're very, very guarded. You don't trust people. And because of that, it's like that has to come from somewhere. Why are you so closed off for your feelings? Why are you so guarded? Like, this person is very curious. They feel like it's a bit of a challenge. They feel like, I don't know why, I feel like this person feels like a lot of people might overlook you because they're so distracted by all the physical materialism you know, it's like they get so distracted by the shininess of like what you have, that it's like this person is wanting to look deeper. I feel like this person wants to look deeper and like get past the wall. They feel like you present yourself in such a way of like, I'm a winner, I'm perfect, I have everything together. It's very controlled and based in perfectionism. And then it's like they feel like there's this real version of you that is deeper. And it's almost like this person really just wants you to feel safe, or like to put your guard down. And I don't know why they feel like that's sexy, where it's like if they were to be able to get you to put your guard down, they would feel like that's sexy. I don't know why. Like this person with the King of Pentacles at the bottom, they feel like you are too focused on money. You're too focused on your financial wealth. They feel like you could be a workaholic, and they just feel like they would love to help you explore your emotional world and create like a richer, deeper emotional safety for you to like be able to delve in and experience, and to not feel like you can't trust anyone. You know, it's like they kind of want to be that person that you can trust, and like show you that, because it's kind of giving me, you kind of give me that energy, I will say, pile 3, you give me that energy of just like, I don't fall in love, like I make my money. Like it's very much giving me like, you guys know Shira, that lady, is that her name? I might be saying it wrong, but it's like that lady who's, she's the sprinkle lady. There we go. It's like, it's giving me very much like sprinkle lady, where it's like, I only accept like material wealth in form of a partnership. And it's like, there's, as much as I love and I do kind of respect some of her philosophies on things, because it's more so about self-value, is I think what she's trying to teach people. It just kind of gives transactional to me. Like when I think of narcissism, I think of transactional relationships, and so I try to avoid that. Like to me, I always am going to want that emotional depth, that emotional connection. Like I'm a Pisces, come on. Come on, give me the depth, okay? But when I do feel like as a protective mechanism, there are people who definitely lean into transactional relationships because that's safer, because they feel like they're getting something out of it. But it could be lacking so much love, so much depth. And I just feel like this person sees you as somebody who might be wanting more, who might not actually be happy with this King of Pentacles persona, this 10 of Pentacles, like, and especially this image is so interesting to me as a 10 of coins, because usually the 10 of coins, it shows like family and it shows like legacy in a way. And it's like this person in this image is alone. They're with their dog. You know what I mean? But it's like this person feels like you're alone, and it's like you're doing these things from trauma or from like in a self-protective way, and it's like they feel like you're not actually happy, like you don't actually have it all, because you're missing a piece, a very important piece. So I'm gonna move into, we're gonna get some messages as well as possible fantasies that this person could be having. So messages, fantasies here. I love you, sex. That is crazy. They want to go deeper with you. This person, that's what the fantasy is to be able to go deep and like to make you feel safe and to make you feel loved, to put down your guard, to be vulnerable. They feel like you are trying so hard to avoid vulnerability. Honestly, this feels very sweet. We have blindfolds, and that to me gives me like trust. Like this person wants your trust. They want you to know that they love you and that you can trust them. And I feel like, I don't know why blindfolds gives me so much, like I want to take away, you know, a sense that you rely on, and I want you to like just let me do what I want. Like, and that takes a lot of trust. That takes so much trust to like go into the bedroom and like to put on a blindfold and like let another person just, you know, go crazy, nibble on my ear. So yeah, like this person, they could just have little, they want to be affectionate with you. I think that they want to kind of get you to like open up. They want you to kind of, I'm hearing laugh. Like, I think this person likes to make you laugh, because you know how like when someone nibbles on your ear and it's like, it tickles and it's like, you know, you kind of laugh, or like you can kind of get like overstimulated. Like that's kind of what they want. Is like they kind of want to see you kind of get like giggly or like happy, or I don't know, they want to see you kind of come out of your shell. Top. Okay, so this person wants to top you. This person wants to top you bad. Okay. We do have I'm cheating. This person could be seeing other people, because I don't know why I'm getting like this is not a set connection. Like you could be very much in a bachelorette energy where it's like you are just doing your own thing, you're making your money, but it's very solo journey. So I do kind of feel like this person could have other options or could be seeing other people, because I'm sorry to say, but it's coming through as like you might not be in the most emotionally available space right now. Oh, we have X addiction. Interesting. And so I was kind of getting red flags, right? Because it's like this person is like wanting to, like they're seeing you a bit as a challenge. So it's like if this person is seeing other people, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like they kind of like that you are this little challenge. But take what resonates here, because it could just be that this person wants to have a lot of X with you. Okay? Like that's also what I'm getting, where it's like they want to become addicted to this safe space. I want to get you pregnant. Yeah. It's like they, you know how when people start like wanting to have a baby and they're like, yeah, we've been trying, and it's like they're basically just telling everybody, yeah, we've just been having loads and loads and loads of unprotected sex. Like I love that. I love when people say that. Yeah, we've been trying, we've been working on it. It's like, yeah, we've just been effing like maniacs, like sex addicts. Like that's what I'm kind of getting, is like this person wants you to be addicted to them. They also want to like stabilize the connection. I don't know why. I feel like with the 10 of coins, it's like they see you as a very good parent, or like maybe a provider, or just somebody that would be a good parent, you know, like somebody that they could settle down with. Hear my wish come true. Whoa. I don't know why this person gives me like they've had a crush on you for a long time. I don't know why it's coming through strong, where it's like maybe this person's known you for a long time, and it's like they've seen you gain so much success, and they've seen you just like step into a really powerful time in your life, but they just kind of see you as like a little lonely, or like they just wish, like they have, and the wish energy coming through, like they wish on this star that like they could come in and provide you like emotional safety, is what I'm getting. So we have legs. They could like your legs. I don't know why I'm hearing like legs in the air. So they could like legs in the air. Masochism. Ooh. Okay. I don't know what to do with that. This to me is giving trust again, where it's like I'm gonna open up to you about the things that I have like turn-ons about, and that could include like some of the harder stuff like masochism, BDSM, you know, like I want to feel pain with the pleasure. So there could be some of that in here. Clothes sex. Wow. I don't know why this person gives me like they want to have like a steamy makeout session, and then it's like to the point where you guys are like on top of each other, rubbing on each other, but it's like you're not taking off the clothes, like you're just kind of like teasing each other, and yeah, like so that it like really gets to a peak. This person just wants to see you undone. This person wants to see you unravel. This person, I feel like you have a sense of control to you, where it's like you're very controlled, you're very put together, you're very detail oriented, and it's like this person wants to see you unravel. They want to see you kind of not fall apart, but like in a good way, like in a pleasurable way, where it's like you just kind of melt and like like, yeah, unravel is what I keep getting. I think about waking up to you. Oh, yeah, like this person's sweet on you for real. I want you to be happy. And see, that was coming through so strongly, where it's like they feel like you're missing something. They feel like you're not happy. They feel like you might be telling yourself you're happy because of the accolades and the recognition and the status and like maybe even financial abundance, but it's like they feel like you're missing something. I'm still mad. Uh-oh. This person could be upset that maybe like, because you know, you could be kind of avoidant, or you could be maybe emotionally kind of detached, and it's like this person could be upset about that. Maybe you have pushed this person away at certain points because you're not like quite ready to open up, and so this person could still be upset about that, or still be like hesitant with this connection back. There's something about like waking up to you, and it's like I'm seeing somebody like running their fingers down your back, or like just like on your arm, like on your skin, like your bare skin, like I'm just seeing like sunlight pouring in. Very romantic. Oh, we have a null. Sorry, I don't know if I can put this. A null. So yeah, once again, this has to do with a lot of trust. This person wants your trust, because with your trust, especially in the bedroom, it just like elevates everything. If you can trust your partner in the bedroom, oh my god, you know, like woo, we are winning. We are living our best lives. Sorry, I'm a girl having her flashbacks, right? But it's like when you trust in the bedroom, it's like you guys can try so many different things. You can be honest and open about what feels good. I like pain and pleasure. I like the backdoor stuff. You know, you can be open, and it's just like, oh, that's what this person wants to give to you, where it's like emotional safety and trust, where it's like we can actually explore deeper in the bedroom as well. Why am I hearing that meme where it's like a reward? It's like a reward. It's almost like if we're able to build this emotional safety, the reward is like trust in the bedroom in a way. Messages or actual fantasies. I'm getting very much that this person wants to talk to you, because I feel like pile 1 and pile 2, they had more fantasies coming out, where I do feel like you have a lot of fantasies coming out for sure, but I feel like your person is talking more directly to you. I want to get you pregnant. You're my wish come true. I think about waking up to you. I want you to be happy. I'm still mad. It's like they're trying to talk directly to you. So I feel like this person could definitely want to communicate more so than the other piles, where the other piles are kind of like, I don't know, like their fantasies were coming through. So maybe they have more line of communication, where this person, I don't know what it's like. perfume. I could really like your smell. There's something about the bed, like laying in bed and like smelling you. Like, it's like I get to go home, like, well, yeah, if you guys don't live together, I get to go home and it's like I still smell you on me. You're too loud. I'm gonna be so serious. When I read this, I saw in my head like a gag. So that's just, once again, I feel like it's just going into like trust and, you know, darker fantasy. Pardon me. Not me burping. You know, it's like they're kind of seeing you as like a gag, or like, okay, interesting, we're gonna keep going. Aquarius, yeah, it's like they want to try a lot of unique things, but I feel like most of all they want this connection to be built on friendship. This person could have an like a Venus in Aquarius, where it's like they're very unique with the people that they like. Like I said, I don't know why, I kind of feel like you might not even get a lot of attention romantically, or like people kind of just like don't want to put in the work with you, or kind of like, you know, they could see that maybe you're a bit guarded, so they're just like, you know, some people might not want to be challenged in that way. And like, I don't know why this person kind of feels like you're just unique, like you might not be the person everybody would go for, but it's like you would be so worth it to get to the other side with. I like to see you squirm. Yeah, you have the most of this light purple energy than any of the other piles as well, which is like my more sweet romantic energy. So it's like this person definitely, like, even though it might be coming through as a bit dark here and there, like they're coming through as very like sweet and wanting to, yeah, you're a cheerleader. Think I found myself a cheerleader. So let's get some advice. Let's get some closing messages. What's the advice here? We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And that's what I was getting. It's like this person wants to nibble on your ear, make you laugh. Like they kind of want to get you out of your shell. They want to kind of recapture some playfulness here. We do have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I don't know why. I feel like you might not be into this person as much. I don't know why I'm kind of getting that. It could just be that you are like not emotionally available. You know, some of you here, it's like you're very detached and you just might not be looking for love right now, even though this person is definitely fantasizing about it. Let go of control issues. This is very my Virgos. That's a big thing with Virgos, where it's like you cannot control everything. Life is not about control. Life is so much easier when you let go to the flow, when you let things just kind of play out the way they're supposed to. It says allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, so some of you, it's like you could be telling yourself, I'm not into this person. No, I just don't feel the same way. But it's like, do you even know them well enough? Have you spent enough time? Have you tried to build any intimacy with this person? Have you been vulnerable? You know, it's like you might start feeling differently if you actually open yourself up to it, instead of just telling yourself that you're not interested. And if you're truly not interested, that's totally okay. But it's like, I think that some of you, it's more of a control thing, where it's like you don't want to get off of your track. Like there's something about like you feel like you're on a track here, you're on a path to success, to riches is kind of what I'm getting, to wealth. And it's like you kind of have that one track mind. And so you're kind of telling yourself that anything else is not important at this time, which is just kind of coming through as more so like just trying to control an outcome. Bottom of the deck, yeah, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. you could be very surprised. I feel like you're not giving yourself enough space to be surprised by this person, by love, by letting people in. I think that you have relied very heavily on like predicting the outcome, controlling the outcome, you know, by focusing on the material instead of the emotional, because it's like with emotions, sometimes they can be unpredictable. People can be unpredictable. People's emotions change and shift and flow. And I feel like you have just been very disinterested in kind of like being in that energy of flow. What would happen if I just surrender? What would happen if I just let go? What would happen if I gave this connection a chance, you know? Because you're here at this reading at the same time. It's like you're telling yourself you're not interested, but here we are. So I don't know. I really hope this message resonated. I hope it was helpful for you in some way. If it was, you know what to do. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, guys. I'm sending so much love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. Too many. Just one. Gemini. Too many. I just need one. Thank you. Fuck yeah. Welcome, pile number 4, to the bonus pile. So if you don't know, if you've never been here to the bonus pile, basically this is where I used to start pulling messages for myself, and then I was like, why don't I just film these? Like I would do it so often after my readings in the past that I was like, why don't I just film the message? Because it's like I very clearly get the messages downloaded, and then it's like I totally be forgetting them. Let's be real. I'll just forget. I'll just clean forget. I'll look at the pictures and I'll be like, okay, yeah, I do kind of remember, but it's like, it's just a lot easier to just record it. And this way I'm able to share it with the collective. Maybe you guys also need the same message. Maybe we're on the same journey here. So my roommate is on the way. He is bringing some food right now, and I'm just like, so I'm trying to hurry this message along. I'm trying to like load a little bowl of ganja. So pardon me if you hear that in the background, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start. We pulled Gemini. So, wow, what does this person find sexy about you? They find you very fun. They find you very witty. They feel like you have very fun conversations. Like the things that you say, very exciting, interesting here. But most of all, what they really love about you is like the adaptability, because we have the Hermit here and it is coming through as reversed. So I feel like for a long time you could have been in a Hermit energy where it's like you were more so like hiding your energy. You were more so kind of like maybe healing, introspective, just kind of in this bubble is what I'm getting. And as I say bubble, I look at the card and we've got this little circular thing going on. You were in your little bubble here. So I feel like for whatever reason, so I'm moving around. I'm like trying to hurry this reading, so I'm sorry if it's a mess. They've seen you come out of hiding. They've seen you come out of your shell. They have seen you come out of this Hermit energy, and it's showing like an adaptable nature where it's like where a lot of people might stay the same for a long time and never change. It's like you stayed one way for quite a while, but now you're starting to change. And it's like really, I don't know why I'm getting, it's like a lot of people might not have expected this change in you. They might not have expected that you would ever choose something different. You could have been, I am kind of getting, yeah, like a relationship. Like maybe some of you were in a relationship for a long time, and then like the relationship wasn't working. So it's like that kind of energy where it's like there's an element of you coming out to shine, you coming out to have fun, you expressing yourself. I feel like in a way that other people understand, like communication is coming through very strongly. I feel like you're in this Hermes energy. I don't know why. I was watching like Percy Jackson. I have been just delving back into like a lot of that kind of stuff, Greek mythology and things, and like I just love Hermes so much. Like he's just such a lovable person, or god. He's such a lovable god, and maybe I need to learn more about him. I'm sure that there's other people that like probably know stories where it's like all the gods are cancelable. How do you say that? Cancelable. Yeah, all of them are like have done horrible things, I'm pretty sure. But it's like with Hermes, like the energy that I'm always tapping into with him is like this Gemini energy connected to Mercury, right? Virgo, Gemini. And he's so smart, he's so fun, he's just like the life of the party. Not only that, but it's like he knows everybody's tea, and it's like he kind of goes around the party jumping from one group to the next, where it's like he always has like this inside communication with everybody personally, you know. And so it's like this person could find that very attractive, that you're in this Gemini Hermes energy where it's like you've come out of hiding, you've come out to shine. I feel like you're talking to a lot of new people, you're connecting, communicating here. But what it is revealing about you and your personality is the adaptable nature, is that you are able to change, that you can adapt, that you can evolve. And that's very, very attractive to this person here. So intelligent and fun. Yeah. It shows intelligence because, you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And so it's like, it kind of shows that maybe you did something for a while over and over again, and you realized, I'm getting the same result. I am stuck in a pattern. I need to introspect, I need to go within, I need to process this hermit energy. And then it's like you've come out, like you're at this point where you're coming out of this hermit energy and you're finally like showing off. I don't know why I'm getting like you're doing your hair, your makeup, you're doing like you're dressing up, you're looking good kind of energy. Also, I really love to wear this kind of cut, like off the shoulder cut. So I love that card came out, because I'm like, yeah, like they could find that very sexy, is like when you show your shoulders, or like off the shoulder shirts, dresses. But then we have this 9 of Swords in reverse, and I love this card because it always reminds me of the song Dread in My Heart by Mother. There's like a lyric where it's like, I got this little devil, you know, in my head. And it's like, I just get this energy with it being reversed, that you have overcome the little devil in your head. You know, it's like you have really worked a lot on maybe your mental health, mental clarity, especially with Gemini being an air sign ruling mental. It's like you feel just like you have so much more clarity. You feel like you are a lot less anxious. Like you are just more so in this energy of like, let's have some fun. I don't know why I'm getting like people feel like you're just more yourself. Like they feel like you are actually tapped back into like a playful, fun energy, which I feel like people have missed. There's an energy here of like, where did that energy go? Like I do get a sense of like, I kept hearing this song by SZA, Hiding. Is it No Longer Hiding? No More Hiding? I can't remember what exactly it's called, but it's off her most recent album. I think it's like one of the first few songs on the album, but No More Hiding. I think that's what it's called. I keep hearing that kind of like in the back. So what people, or what this person finds very, very sexy about you is that you've freed yourself from a lot of negative energy. You freed yourself from a lot of things that like weren't working for you, whether it was just like anxious thoughts, anxious like beliefs that you were internalizing, or if it was, like I said, just like changing the way you're doing something, being stuck in a pattern and finally shifting and changing. Both, you could have been doing both, but it's just like, it shows this intelligence. It shows this like I always like to say too, it's like with humor, if somebody is funny, you can tell that they're intelligent. Like I hate to say it, but it's like, and you know, comedy shows so much intelligence, and I feel like because you're able to have fun and be silly and like have humor, I think that that also shows just like a level of intelligence here. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Pentacles, so not only are you gaining a lot of mental clarity, coming out of hiding, overcoming a lot of battles here mentally, and just like spiritually with the Hermit, as I just feel like on a spiritual level you have broken out of some kind of pattern here. Bottom of the deck, but not only that, you have oh my gosh, I know this is my pile, but I really hope that people watching resonate with this, because it's like, I feel like you have a heart of gold. You know, the green gives me heart chakra, but then there's like, we're dealing with the Six of Coins, so it's like the coins is like this golden energy. It's like you have this heart of gold, and I feel like you are so generous. Like I think you're the kind of person that you would give the shirt off your back. Like you love to give to others. Oh shit, I think my roommate's here. So let's go ahead and get some cards for the fantasy, and then we'll call it. Ooh, we have striptease. Yeah, like this person feels like you are so confident that you would be willing to like do a little dance. You would be willing to like, you know what I mean, show off what you got. I don't want the drama. So this person could feel like you could, you know, Geminis can be a little shit stirrers. I will say, Geminis can kind of stir the pot. Geminis, you know, Hermes could be a little shady sometimes, you know? It's kind of part of that playful nature as well, where it's like, I'm having fun. It's a little sus. And so I feel like this person could be a little nervous that you're in maybe a toxic energy, or you're like in a energy that is deceptive. Would you lie to me? That you could be in a little bit of an energy that's not the most healthy at this time, because it's like you're more so focused on fun. I feel like you've been kind of stuffed up in this Hermit energy, do like solo, just like I feel like you're kind of coming out of that where you're like, okay, what else is there? Oh, we have rope. So yeah, someone wants to tie you up. They want you to do a little striptease, and then they'll tie you up, Netflix and chill. Feels really low-key, yeah. But the Netflix and chill kind of gives me like, let's watch like a murder documentary, or like let's watch something like some kind of documentary that's like really intellectually stimulating, and then it's like boom, we just like go at it like rabbits, right? Nipple piercings. This person kind of wonders what's going on underneath, if you've had any piercings, if you would be willing to. They kind of wonder if like you're in this more fun energy, if you don't have them, if you would be willing to like go get them. Glasses. Okay, this is kind of giving me dress up, but bottom. I don't know why I'm getting like with bottom, whoever you're asking about, they want to be like underneath you, like they want you to be on top, they want to be bottom, is what I'm getting. Like they kind of want you to be the boss. They could really like your butt too. Yeah, oh my god. As soon as I say that, we have ASS. So bottom and ASS, they definitely love. What was it? I can't forget about you. Why is this making me think of like, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you walk away. Oh my gosh. We do have angels. So once again, it's coming through that heart of gold where it's like you just have sweetie energy. Like you just have energy where it's like you would do so much for others. Like healing as well. Ooh, we have multiple O's. Oh, I love to see that. Like, they know that you want to have fun, okay? There's so much we don't explore. I hate how much attention you get. So there is that energy of, I don't want the drama. Would you lie to me? I hate how much attention you get. This person is having some like fears, anxieties about like the energy that you're in. Like, they kind of feel like your energy is like a little too fun or a little too out there, a little too crazy right now. They're like, damn, like they love it. They're so turned on by it, but at the same time they're like, damn, like they're about to be out there in the streets or like getting attention kind of thing. Third party, yeah, they feel like you're gonna have different hookups or like other people giving you attention. They also kind of feel like you might want to be free right now, Sagittarius, like you're not really interested. And you know what's funny, Gemini and Sagittarius are sister signs, so it's like they just feel like you're in this energy of like freedom and fun. Sad, lonely nights. But they do wonder like, are you lonely? Like, do you get lonely, I guess? We'll get a few more and we'll close out because my food's here in front of the mirror. Oh, here's my sign, Pisces. We have Sun, Moon. They could feel like you guys are too different, or they could feel like opposites attract. I don't know. In front of a mirror. We do have water, twin flame. Bottom of the deck, I want to ride you. I guess they want to be on top too. I don't know. All right, let's get some advice here. Close out the reading. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So maybe that's why this person is like trying to like not dive in, because you or this person could be struggling with codependency, and so it's like they don't want to kind of like, right now it just feels like you are very much on the surface level, fun, like you're not going a lot deeper than that, but it kind of feels like for a reason, because maybe it's like you can become very addicted to people, you can lose yourself. So we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, I feel like you're a bit aimless right now. Like, you kind of need to decide what you want. You have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I feel like you have trust, though, that like the right one's going to come along. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I feel like that's what's going on right now, too, is like, the more and more you love and focus on yourself, the more attention and love you're getting. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, I feel like, once again, it's very surface level. So it's like, if there's a chance of anything kind of going deeper, it needs to be like there needs to be conversation, deeper conversations, getting to know each other, deepening the bond. All right, I'm going to close it out. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope the messages resonated with you. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Love, light, protection, blessings. Till next time, see ya.